Republicans feel vilified in America today. They feel like we don't understand who they really are. And so Vinny Minchillo, an ad maker formerly for Mitt Romney, is coming out with an ad showing us that Republicans are just like you and I. Let's watch.
I want to be a Republican.
I know. I think I am now.
That's awesome, because I could maybe meet a friend who's a welder.
Yeah.
So wait, the guy behind that ad was also making ads during Mitt Romney's campaign.
Yeah.
How did he lose?
I don't know.
So you're with
effective.
me. Like, that's a great ad. I think that isn't it?
I've never been more sarcastic in my life.
Oh really? Oh no. That
She should make ads.
I
She's very
disagree.
effective.
That's a 10. That's a score. That
I
ad.
think
that ad
it's
was
okay.
so crazy ridiculous. Like
No.
I couldn't. It was the cheesiest ad.
Yeah.
Really?
No,
that
it's
made
funny.
me want to laugh at Republicans.
No, I like it. I think you guys are
Did you
really
know that
wrong.
almost every model for Shutterstock.com is a Republican?
Did
Yeah,
you
but
also
nobody knows
know
that.
that
Nobody knows
they
how that
too enjoy the crazy delicious foods that are offered at Trader Joe's?
Exactly.
Whoa!
Right,
stuff
but
is
here's
good.
the thing.
They prefer Whole Foods. Let's be real.
What they're fighting, and the good news for progressives is that they're fighting this. I mean, that they're up against something that they think they need to produce that ad.
Yeah.
The ad that seems to be, we're monsters. We want to we want to hide in our bunkers and thwart all the brown and black people who get near us, and most of the Asian people, unless we order out. Right? And that's their sort of way of thinking, that they're exclusive and they live behind lily white fences and gated communities. And what they're saying is, no, man, we're like everybody else. We're not afraid of information. We read the New York Times. We're hip. We go to Trader Joe's. We listen to music. We do all these things. And we're good looking and we're normal. We're normal because the image right now is that they're, as we say, show after show after show, they're batshit crazy. They're out to lunch. They're climate deniers.
Yeah.
Right? They're guys who actively don't believe in science. So to me, that is a very effective, catchy. We laughed at it. We've now seen it twice. That's what effective advertising is. Like, play that a lot and tell moderates, hey, they're not crazy. Calm down. You don't have to be afraid of these guys. Even though, of course, you do have to be afraid of these guys.
Yeah, but their crazy isn't reflected in whether or not they like gourmet food or whether or not they're black, white, Asian. Their crazy is reflected in the types of policies that they propose in the country,
right.
by the type of fear-mongering you see in the media. That's the type of shit that they should probably curb if they're worried about us perceiving them as insane maniacs who are paranoid about everything.
But what's the purpose of ads? They're trying to change the image.
Yeah.
Like, I got you. That's what they should do. But short of that, they're trying to trick
is
people.
easier.
I
This is
know
a lot
they are.
easier.
They are, yes. But here's the thing. This is a tiny little Band-Aid on like a gunshot wound. You know what I mean? It's not going to help solve the problem. I think it was cheesy. If anything, it made me laugh at Republicans. Like, oh, are people hurting your feelings?
They don't like that.
You don't like the negative things we say about you? You want a hug?
Yeah.
I don't know. They like dogs.
Yeah. For
You're
some reason, they
ridiculous.
needed to say that they like dogs more than cats. But anyway, so
They use Max.
This is.
And it was funny. The New York Times in public, it had a couple of funny lines.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible. I mean, it'll be interesting to see what people think. Obviously, they're going to have
Or
that
what they
discussion
do
in the
with it.
comments.
Yeah,
but
right,
so this ad is part of a campaign called that they're doing a Twitter thing too. Hashtag ImARepublican. And so I decided, look, there were some great examples in the ad, but I wanted to see some more from actual Republicans, like who were seeing this and then responding. And so I went to it. it should have been obvious to me. I was not able to find one that actually supports the campaign. It's all parody and satire. Using it, of course, hashtag I'm a Republican. So just really fast, a couple of them. I'm a Republican because I let plutocrats pick my pockets while imagining some imaginary welfare queen is the real problem.
All right, good for Jeff.
Science, it scares me. I'm a Republican. I'm a Republican because change is scary, and if we only submit ourselves to 18th century law, all our problems will go away forever.
3 for 3, all good.
And I'm a Republican because I figured out Obama is a ruthless, omnipotent tyrant bent on destroying the world. And he's also feckless and weak.
All right, yeah, those are all.
Those are pretty good. Hopefully they get some followers out of them.
Yeah, those are good. That's the danger of those
campaigns.
Campaigns, yeah. Yeah, that's totally that's the danger of it. I'd be interested to hear what a messaging expert
yes
has to say about that ad, because it strikes me as a pretty effective start. The hashtag, which is just like the Redskins fax did a hashtag too for a while, and they pretended it was organic, and of course it's funneled all right back to the organization. And all that happened was that people took the hashtag and just hammered them and hammered them and hammered them, and that would appear to be what's about to happen here.